Imagine walking through a once bustling office district, only to find empty buildings transformed into makeshift shelters. It's a stark reminder of how quickly fortunes can shift. Many have invested heavily in real estate, convinced it's an ever-flourishing sector, yet just beyond the polished windows lies a brewing storm. Are you prepared for the economic shakeup that could reshape our cities and your finances? Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming content that can transform your financial mindset. Now let's continue. The signs of an upcoming crisis are alarming. High-rise office buildings, symbols of a thriving economy, now host vulnerable individuals seeking shelter from a world that has seemingly forgotten them. This juxtaposition emphasizes a larger disconnection in our economic landscape, where the wealthy reap profits from soaring real estate investments while many struggle to find stability. If we pause to reflect, we can see these buildings are more than just structures. They're a barometer for the health of our society. We must ask ourselves, are these signs urging us to reassess our choices before it's too late? As we witness this unfolding crisis, it becomes imperative to recognize the potential shifts in the market. The homeless shelters in our urban centers signal that not all is as it seems in the real estate boom. While some see opportunity, others fall through the cracks, and it's more crucial than ever to be informed and prepared. Will you become one of the few who take heed of these warning signs, or will you ignore the brewing storm? The choice is yours, but the consequences will be felt by us all. The belief that real estate is an infallible investment is a dangerous illusion that many hold close. As prices soar, fueled by easy credit and rampant speculation, it's easy to overlook the foundational truth. This growth is built on a precarious mountain of debt. Investors buoyed by recent trends have forgotten that sustainable growth requires more than just borrowed money. It demands a healthy economy, job stability, and consumer trust. This misguided faith in real estate's guaranteed returns can lead to catastrophic consequences. Picture a house of cards, beautifully crafted yet wobbling precariously with every external tremor. As interest rates rise and the flow of cheap credit tightens, the authenticity of this growth will be tested. The smart investor knows to question the underlying support of their investments and seeks to understand whether they are participating in a bubble soon to burst. Ultimately, those who cling to the illusion of always safe real estate investments may find themselves facing harsh realities. A lesson worth remembering is that genuine financial growth flows from prudent investment practices fueled by sound economic fundamentals, not mere speculation. The time to recognize the difference is now. Prepare wisely, or risk finding that your asset has transformed into a liability. The 2008 financial crisis serves as a stark reminder of the perilous nature of assuming stability in the housing market. During that time, a pervasive belief spread among homeowners and investors alike that real estate was an unshakable asset. Yet this confidence turned to devastation as countless individuals were blindsided by bankruptcies and foreclosures that decimated their financial security and shattered dreams of home ownership. As the market swelled, many became lulled into a false sense of security, believing rising property values would persist indefinitely. But when reality struck, many found themselves clutching keys to homes rendered worthless, as they faced mounting debts with no means to repay. Stories emerged of families uprooted from their lives and communities, highlighting that the perceived stability of the housing market was merely an illusion that masked deep-rooted vulnerabilities. Reflecting on this tumultuous period reveals the crucial lesson of vigilance and skepticism in investment decisions. The allure of an always rising market can mask harsh truths, as it did in 2008. Learning from these cautionary tales encourages us to tread thoughtfully, ensuring our foundation in real estate is not built on shaky ground, but rather on careful analysis and prudent financial management that can weather future storms. Inflation acts as a force that exacerbates economic inequality, with the wealthy often emerging as the primary beneficiaries. As prices rise, affluent individuals leverage their assets to preserve and even grow their wealth, while the middle class grapples with the heavy burden of increased costs and taxes. This scenario draws a stark line in the sand, highlighting a widening gap where the rich flourish while the rest struggle to maintain their standard of living. As inflation escalates, it becomes painfully evident that the middle class is squeezed from all sides. Faced with rising prices for essential goods and services, their disposable income diminishes, leaving them vulnerable to financial strain. Meanwhile, the burden of higher taxes falls disproportionately on their shoulders, further skewing the economic landscape in favor of the already wealthy. It is a distressing cycle that seems to leave the lower classes in the shadows of an ever-changing financial world. Amid this atmosphere of rising inflation, the voices of the most disadvantaged often go unheard in the broader economic discussions. While the focus shifts to the concerns of the affluent, financial markets, and investment strategies, the realities of those struggling at the bottom remain largely undiscussed. Acknowledging this impact is essential for creating a more equitable economy, one where every level of society is considered in the dialogue surrounding fiscal policies and future planning. The Federal Reserve's tightening of monetary policy signals a pivotal shift in the economic landscape, with far-reaching consequences for investors. As interest rates rise, the cost of borrowing increases, leading to a decrease in available credit. This scenario sets the stage for asset prices to drop, creating a turbulent environment where financial strategies must evolve rapidly to adapt to changing realities. In this tightening monetary climate, many investors may find themselves navigating uncharted waters. The abundance of easy credit that once fueled vibrant market growth is now being replaced by caution and restraint. As borrowing becomes more expensive, the ability for individuals and businesses to fund new ventures diminishes, forcing a reevaluation of previously sound investment practices. The question becomes, how do you maintain financial resilience when the ground beneath you is shifting? The key to navigating this turbulent market lies in preparedness and adaptability. Savvy investors will recognize that opportunities often arise amid challenges, and those with the foresight to remain agile can turn obstacles into advantages. By prioritizing liquidity and financial prudence, one can position themselves not just to survive the market's downturn, but to thrive in its aftermath. Embracing these principles will be crucial as we brace for the realities of a market reshaped by rising rates and constrained credit. The allure of overinflated property values is a common trap that many investors fall into, often lured by the promise of quick returns and assured growth. When the market becomes saturated with optimism, it's easy to overlook the red flags indicating that prices have spiraled beyond sustainable levels. The danger lies in believing that the housing market will always rebound, blinding investors to the possibility of a dramatic downturn. As history has shown, real estate can be an unpredictable beast, capable of swift declines that can wipe out significant investments. Investors who base their decisions on the assumption of perpetual growth risk their financial futures in an environment fraught with uncertainty. The error of overestimating property values often leads to unnecessary losses, as individuals cling to the hope that things will turn around rather than assessing the underlying fundamentals governing the market. Avoiding these investment traps requires a disciplined approach grounded in research and strategic thinking. It is crucial to understand that not every market surge is a sign of underlying stability and opportunity. By meticulously evaluating property values and remaining wary of market hype, investors can sidestep the pitfalls that many unwittingly walk into. This vigilance empowers you to make informed choices that align with long-term financial health rather than reactive responses to fleeting trends. Financial resilience becomes a pillar of strength in turbulent economic times, with liquidity emerging as a vital asset for savvy investors. In an unpredictable market, having cash reserves allows individuals to remain agile, giving them the capacity to seize opportunities that others may overlook. While panic can drive many to retreat, those with access to liquid funds can step forward, turning challenges into avenues for growth. Possessing liquidity is not just about having cash on hand. It's about strategically positioning oneself in the arena of investment. When market downturns create undesirable prices for valuable assets, those who have prepared can capitalize on these moments, acquiring opportunities that will serve them well when the market rebounds. This proactive mindset fosters a dynamic approach, allowing investors to thrive even in uncertainty. Ultimately, building financial resilience is about creating a robust foundation through wise investments and resource management. It invites a mindset shift from mere survival to intentional growth, emphasizing the importance of planning and foresight. By prioritizing liquidity and making sound investment choices, you not only protect your current assets, but also open the door to future possibilities, ensuring you are ready to navigate whatever economic challenges lie ahead. Avoiding bad debts is crucial in establishing a sound financial future, as the weight of burdensome obligations can undermine even the best-laid plans. Many individuals fall into the trap of accumulating high-interest debts, which not only drain resources but also create immense stress and limit financial flexibility. The first step in achieving financial freedom is recognizing the importance of managing and systematically reducing debts. When individuals prioritize eliminating these financial hangers-on, they pave the way for greater opportunities and peace of mind. Every dollar that goes toward servicing bad debt is a dollar that could otherwise be invested or saved. This awareness encourages proactive decision-making to focus on paying off high-interest loans and credit card balances, instead of letting them linger and accumulate more debt through expensive interest rates. In a landscape where financial choices significantly impact long-term stability, committing to a debt reduction strategy is essential. This deliberate approach not only enhances individual cash flow, but also cultivates a mindset of discipline and foresight. As you take control of your financial obligations, you empower yourself to pivot toward more constructive investments, setting a solid foundation for wealth accumulation and sustainable financial health. In today's uncertain economic environment, relying solely on a traditional salary for financial security is increasingly risky. The evolving landscape necessitates the pursuit of multiple income streams, as diverse revenue sources can provide a safety net and enhance overall financial stability. By broadening your approach to income generation, you can mitigate risks and create a more resilient financial foundation. Establishing multiple income streams not only boosts cash flow, but fosters a sense of security and freedom. Whether through side ventures, investments, or passive income opportunities, each additional source can help insulate you from economic fluctuations. This diversity in revenue allows you to weather storms more effectively, ensuring that if one source falters, others can provide necessary support and continuity. Ultimately, embracing the concept of multiple income streams empowers individuals to take charge of their financial destinies. By exploring various avenues of income, you cultivate not just greater financial resilience, but also the potential for wealth building. This proactive stance transforms your approach from simple survival to strategic thriving, positioning you to seize opportunities that arise in the ever-changing economic landscape. Understanding the financial system is essential for distinguishing between those who thrive and those who struggle during economic crises. Knowledge is power in the world of finance, and educating oneself about market dynamics, investment strategies, and economic indicators can make all the difference in navigating challenging times. By becoming well-versed in how the system operates, individuals position themselves to make informed decisions that facilitate resilience and prosperity. Many people fall victim to economic downturns simply because they lack a clear understanding of the financial landscape. The disconnect between awareness and action often leads to poor choices, trapping individuals into cycles of debt and dependency. On the other hand, those who proactively seek out knowledge can anticipate market shifts, adapt their strategies, and seize opportunities that arise from turmoil, turning crises into moments of growth. Ultimately, the journey to financial empowerment starts with a commitment to lifelong learning about the economic system. By embracing this pursuit, individuals become equipped to break free from the constraints of ignorance and take control of their financial futures. This awareness not only enhances personal financial acumen, but also fosters a community of informed individuals ready to navigate and thrive amidst economic fluctuations. The differing responses to economic uncertainty reveal a stark contrast between two groups: those who ignore impending dangers and suffer the consequences versus those who adapt and emerge wealthier. While one group might choose to bury their heads in the sand, believing that everything will remain stable, the other actively seeks knowledge and prepares for unforeseen challenges. This contrast is critical in determining who thrives and who merely survives in volatile times. Those who remain oblivious to changing market conditions often find themselves facing dire repercussions. Ignoring warning signs can lead to missed opportunities for proactive adjustments, resulting in financial losses and hardship. In contrast, Individuals who recognize the importance of early adaptation not only safeguard their assets, but also position themselves to exploit new opportunities that arise amid chaos, allowing them to build and accumulate wealth in the process. Ultimately, the choice is clear. Staying informed and adaptable is paramount for financial success. By choosing to be proactive, individuals empower themselves to navigate through adversity and utilize their experiences as stepping stones toward prosperity. The path to wealth is not merely defined by luck, but by the actions taken during turbulent times, setting apart those who seize opportunity from those who become victims of circumstance. Recapping the past, particularly the lessons from the 2008 financial crisis, reveals how savvy investors capitalized on market chaos to secure undervalued assets. In the midst of turmoil, when fear gripped the masses and many were paralyzed by uncertainty, a select group recognized the potential for significant returns amid the wreckage. They understood that crises could present unique opportunities if one had the foresight to act thoughtfully. During the 2008 downturn, properties that had once held inflated values suddenly became accessible at prices reflective of their true worth. Investors who were prepared to navigate the rough waters of economic decline reaped substantial rewards, transforming adversity into opportunity. This pivotal moment illustrated the stark difference between those who sold in panic and those who strategically bought low, setting the stage for successful rebounds as the market eventually corrected itself. Reflecting on these past events serves as a powerful reminder of the potential hidden within economic fluctuations. It underscores the importance of maintaining a vigilant approach to investing, where one can discern opportunities even in the face of adversity. By learning from the past, investors can cultivate a mindset that embraces uncertainty as a catalyst for growth, positioning themselves to thrive in future markets that may mirror the chaos of 2008.